Well, hello everybody, hope you are doing well. Well, in today's video, we are going to be implementing the list country view, which is this view. So we can make a choice, for example, Armenia, and it will be selected. So hope you find it exciting, and let's start coding. Okay, first thing, let's go to our authentication folder under view, and let's create a new file from template. It will be a SwiftUI view, and let's call it list country view. And the first thing I want to do is pass the view model. So here I will have at bindable private var view model of type login view model. And because it's private, I need an initializer. So self dot view model equals to bindable wrapped value of view model. Then I will add the missing argument. So here I will pass login view model, and hopefully everything will be working perfectly. The second thing I want to do is, now let's go to our view, which is this one is our list country view. And as you can see, this is a scroll view. So first thing, let's have a scroll view. So a scroll view. And as you can see, when we scroll, you don't see the indicator. So we got dot scroll indicators of dot hidden. That's the second thing. And if you look very well at this, as you can see, this is a toolbar with a top bar leading, and it's an A stack. So to show it, so I need to place this inside a navigation stack. So I will embed inside a V stack and call it a navigation stack. Okay, that's the first thing. Then I will have dot toolbar, and like we said, it's a toolbar with the placement of top bar leading. So toolbar with placement of top bar leading, and here I got an A stack, and inside this A stack, as you can see, it's an image then a text. So let's start with an image. It's from our SF symbol, so with a system name of chevron dot left. I will give it an image scale of dot large. And as you can see, when I click on this image, this one is dismissed. So I want to be able to dismiss. So first of all, I need to add a tab gesture, and I want to be able to dismiss it. So I will add environment slash dot dismiss private var dismiss, and here I will call dismiss. Okay, perfect. And after this image, as we said, we got a text that says, let's check, okay, country region. So country region. Okay, and hopefully everything is looking good. Okay, after that we got this. As you can see, this is a V stack, and it got an alignment of dot leading. So it's a V stack, and by default a V stack got an alignment of dot center. So here I need to specify that the alignment is dot leading. Okay. First thing, we got this text, so let's write it. So we got text that says, for your language, we use the language selected in your phone settings, I'm going to give it a font of dot headline and the foreground style of color dot dark gray. Okay, perfect. And as you can see, we got a little bit of padding of dot leading and also from the top. So on the entire V stack, I will give it dot padding. And hopefully everything will be looking good. Okay, perfect. The second thing I want to do, as you can see, this is a list of countries. So let's display a list of countries, and to do so we got something called local ISO region code that returns the code of all the region. So we will do a for each, and here we will use local dot ISO region code with ID of /self, and this is going to return as a code that we can use to know the country name. So now we will test if let country name is equal to local dot current dot localized string for region code, and we use the code. If this returns a result, in that case we are going to display this text. So we will display the text that contains the country name. We are going to give it a font weight of dot bold. Okay, and there is a little bit of spacing here, so I will give it a padding of dot top. So a padding of dot top, and perfect. I think very similar to the final result. Now the thing I need to do also is, for example, let's say I click on Albania. First thing, it dismisses. So I need a tab gesture, and as you see, we need to call dismiss. So we need to dismiss it. And the second thing, as you can see, we are displaying Albania. And if you remember, if we go to our add country view, here we are, let's see, okay, in country we are using $viewModel.country. So I need the viewModel.country to be equal to the new country name. So here I need viewModel.country to be equal to country name. Okay, perfect so far. So now if I go and test it, hopefully everything will be working perfectly. So if I go now to add country view, first thing, instead of text country list, I will replace it with list of country view. So let's replace it here with list of country view and pass the view model. Okay, and for some reason it didn't go, I apologize. List country view and give it the view model. So okay, and hopefully everything will be working perfectly. So now if I click on it, okay, it should display the list of country view, but it didn't. And the reason behind this is because this on tab gesture, sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not, and that's not something good. So I will delete it. And to handle this issue once for all, so with the text field it can be sometimes a little bit tricky. So I will place it inside the Z stack, and above my text field I will place a button. So that way whenever I click, I'm sure that I'm clicking on the button and avoid all these unnecessary bugs. So when I click on my button, of course, it will be view model show country list dot toggle, and for label I will add a rectangle that won't be visible, so it will be dot fill of dot clear, so it's not visible to the naked eye. And I'm going to give it a frame with width and height of proxy dot size dot width multiplied by 0.9 and the height of 44. And this way isn't the best way to do it, but for me it avoids me a lot of headache. So when I click on it now, I can, for example, don't know, choose Belgium, and as you can see it was selected, which is perfect. If I try to go from my agenda view, so to be sure that everything is still working perfectly, so let's wait for it. Okay, and hopefully it doesn't take a lot of time. For example, if I choose female, I click and choose, I don't know, Albania, and it's working perfectly. So hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.